the stream. The stream that is back. So the problematic situation which I find myself in at this time is that I have a cat on my lap. A cat on my lap, and I do not have a beer in my hand. These two things are simultaneously existent. I just tried to, I have like what my stream is showing below the game window, and I tried to press what my stream is showing, and it didn't work. It didn't give input to the game. Weirdly. So anyway, we have a terror site to go do. I'm going to send my Sky Ranger over there, and while it's in flight, I'm going to get myself alcohol. While it is flying there, watch this. I'll be back before it lands. My cat is going to go flying right now. Oh, damn. Damn, this game goes slow when you have it on 5 seconds. Alright, I didn't even need to rush. Sage is like actually pretty happy with these developments. She's like, yeah, your shoulder's pretty nice. As far as weird things which Steven has done to me, this is not even close to the weirdest. I didn't even realize that terror sites have a different music thing. Let's listen to this one for a bit. I think that it's a loop. That's my guess. Oh, that one's different. Okay, yes. Whoa! There's a surprising amount of variety still going on. Okay, well, I've had enough of that. That was probably more varied than a modern pop song is on average. So we're at a terror site. It's nighttime. I forgot to bring electro flares. I just figured I was bringing a tank, so we'd be okay. We have sectoids. Sometimes your nose just itches, guys, and you have to start itching it. I mean, I'm human. You're human too. There's a road. There's one guy there. There's a hover disk there. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. So I'm gonna blow up the hover disk, and then it's gonna blow up the other guy. How do I make this happen? Let's bring this guy down here. Let's bring out people in flying suits. My new weapon. How can you have no line of fire? There you go. Uno. Missed. Oh, come on. That's not even that hard a shot. There you go. Oh, really? What is this trash? Okay, well, I mean, we got the tank. The little, like, cute alien thing shouldn't be too hard from here. How many things can you open a beer bottle with? Carabiner is like extremely easy. Because the thing is, it's really hard, right, to have a beer bottle opener on hand all the times you need it. Sometimes you can manage, sure. but often you do not. And if you do manage, often it's because you like paid money for something that opens beer and doesn't do anything else. So I figure you need to do one of two things. Option one is learn what other things your beer bottle opener can do. And I haven't done that, so I wouldn't know. But I imagine there are all sorts of cool things. You can probably like time your, I don't know. You can probably use it as a timer somehow. You can use most things as a timer somehow. Set it up as a sundial in the yard. Or you can learn how to open bottles of beer with as many things as possible. Yeah. And carabiners are really easy. I suggest starting there. Piece of paper. Like this. That's a little harder, but totally doable. That was a grenade, but I'm pretty sure he was just throwing it at civilians. Whoa, that's sort of interesting. Notice that we're in like a different type of city or something. Civilians are slightly different. They have leather jackets and are a little more cheap. Sound like the aliens even managed to miss civilians when they're throwing grenades. And that's hard. Like, it's hard to throw a grenade at a terror site and not kill anything. Probably harder than it would be to kill, like, just one thing. So, like, the easiest way to kill this guy is just to shoot him through the wall, I think. Wow. No. I would rather not die, actually. The gaping holes in my side will not drain my life force. I will stand here resolutely. That's how I plan to face death. Nah. No. There's all sorts of weird predictions about, like, regenerative cell technology and stuff. Like, I'm probably not quite there yet. I'll probably die. But the generation just after me, like, maybe they're the first generation which can expect infinite life based on, like, cell reproductive technologies and stuff. I suspect that this sort of thinking has been true, like, forever. Like, I imagine Socrates and some of his writings, which the church didn't bother to keep reproducing because they were obviously wrong, wrote about how, 30 years from now, researchers will have worked out how to make me live forever. Probably. Yeah. I don't know, though. It's a pretty easy thing to bet against, right? Like, infinite life. I'll bet you $100,000 that I'm not alive 150 years from now. There are not a lot of downsides to making that bet. This is why it would be better to have a sort of tank which actually had a weapon on it. I mean, sometimes this hits. If it accidentally hits somehow, it might kill him. Yeah, that's a bit more normal there. Well, we'll just leave it in the middle of the road and hopefully it won't kill it. I don't have any guys with like a ton of time units left or anything. Sometimes I like just get distracted by the game, like 60% of the way to taking another mouthful of beer. Where is it? What? Did that guy just go into the building and then come out again, or was that a second guy coming out of the building? I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention. Whoever he is no longer alive. No longer with us. Where? Small launcher, that's cool. I've been looking for those. Very nice of you. Now that I have like real soldiers with real weapons, you notice that instead of throwing grenades, I just shoot people. Guy on the other side of the map, oh, no problem. Just shoot him. Guy on the other side of the map, behind a fence. We have no line of sight, no problem. I will fly above the fence, shoot a cyber disc next to him. The cyber disc will explode, leveling his cover and likely fatally wounding him also. Man. People who live there are not going to be pleased. Aliens invaded our city. Also, we had to rebuild the wall of our house. And that just... I mean... The aliens, they got us this close, but the wall and the house thing, man, that was too much. Also, you destroyed our fence, but that's sort of okay. We just put a gate in the hole, and we'd sort of been planning to put a gate there anyway. So that was actually cheaper for us, thank you. They wouldn't say that in court, though. Just like after we'd settled, they'd share that information. I wonder what, like, the non-funding nations think about XCOM. Because not everybody is funding XCOM. I only have like 12 nations actually funding me. And yet, when there are aliens in any nation, I go and throw grenades at their buildings and make explosions. I still don't understand why they make spaceship noises for terror sites where there are no spaceships. What? Where is my tank? What's going on here? My tank is down there. And we have encountered the first extremely weird bug sort of thing of the game. Alright. Let's move there then. Nope. Can't do that? Alright, how about we move here? Nope. Well, the aliens have worked out how to deal with my tank. They're going to invade the Earth in a video game that was made in the 90s. And that will do it for them. Guess we shall carry on. Where's the bad guy? I don't see the bad guy. How do you... Really? You can see that? I'm impressed. I am impressed. Let's use grenades for this guy. I mean, he's like so cooped up in there that I'm not even sure I'll be able to click on the right thing. Shoot him. Come on. Let's throw it to her then. Ludmilla, she's just sort of hanging out at XCOM still. Oh yeah. I'm still at XCOM. They still suck at soldiery. She's up to 52 fire. She's up to 52% firing accuracy, you guys. 52. She's like 10% of the way to being a real soldier. I wonder if I'll get my tank back next turn. I don't know. This guy's facing the other way. But it's just like, it's way too easy to kill him with a grenade. I'm not gonna shoot him. Maybe it's not that easy to kill him with a grenade. Why can't you throw there? Hey, Sage. Alright, we got him. I think Sage may have been in charge of recording the death streams for the different types of aliens in this game. Ooh, 2 of you. Alright. Alright, very good. I can probably just duck and I won't be able to see him anymore, so I'll take a shot at it. And then I will duck. That's my big plan. This was very good shooting overall. Haha! I think that is officially the first time in this playthrough that I've used the duck command to good effect. I used it earlier after my guy made some ludicrous shot so that you could dust off his laces, but that was less tactically relevant. Oops. Oh my god! Oh, Ludmilla goes berserk and kills not 1, not 2, but 3 civilians. Because that's how Ludmilla's roll. Where'd that, like, cyberdisk thing go? It seems like you would be able to keep track of a cyberdisk. They're not small. I mean that in the least offensive way possible. It also seems like we should be able to shoot it a little bit more convincingly than this. There you go. Oh, and you went ahead and got rid of that wall. So now Kenji is sort of dead. How much do I trust the front armor on flying suits? Wow, this sort of sucks. Like, when there was a wall there to blunt the explosion, I was feeling okay about Kenji here. Now I'm a little, you know. I guess Ludmilla, obviously she doesn't have any time units, she's busy killing civilians. Alright, let's get rid of both of the walls, and then have it shoot at us. Now that it's shot at us, I think maybe we can run away. I could also just fly up in the air. Maybe that would protect me from the blast. 8, 12, 16, turn around. This seems good. So still hitting the front armor, but there's a wall in between and another square. Somehow this guy, oh wow, okay, that was very impressive shooting. Oh, there you go. This fence is not doing well, and the future is grim. Boom. Oh, he would have been fine. Look at that, he would have just been like standing there being like, ah, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I was more worried about the flying suit than I was about him. Just in case you're worried that I'm developing a soft spot. Thankfully, due to the instantaneous communication that my soldiers have with each other, now that Yoko has spotted that alien, Nikolai just sort of has this sense, simultaneously, that he should throw a grenade over there. So I'll take care of that one. That dude has all of his time units. Every single one. Named Robert Taylor. 2 first names. Auspicious. Did you know, Sectoid Soldier has panicked, did you also know that the word auspicious, I kid you not, means looking at birds? That is what the word auspicious means. It's from, so the Latin word for bird is avis. The Latin word for to look, well, I look is spicia. What's spiciare? What's the infinitive? I don't know. Do you care? I don't care. Because like on really important occasions they used to do auguries where they would look up in the sky to see what sorts of birds were flying about. This is where that alien threw the grenade earlier. He was like, I really hate Pepsi. Fuck their supplies. Or perhaps he was like, I'm finally on a mission, let's blow something up. Anyway, yeah, like you would go look up in the sky. Romulus and Remus, when they founded Rome and Rheims, I guess Remus's city never got a name because he got killed, but Romulus founded Rome and Remus founded a different city over on a different hill. And they were like fighting over whose city was the real city, and they decided to take an augury to decide whoever, like they divided up the sky and whoever saw a bird first in their segment of the sky won. So there you go. That's where the word auspicious comes from. Incidentally, they like Remus saw the first bird, but then Romulus saw like 12 birds, so Romulus was like, no, actually I win, even though the rules say you win. And then Remus was like, no, and then Romulus killed him. And years later, Roman society continues to flourish. I mean, Rome itself obviously is not flourishing so much, but Western society is very heavily influenced by Rome still. Alright, where is this dude who is mind controlling all my peoples? He's probably over there. Oh, actually he's probably right there. He would be the one facing away from me without time units to shoot at me. And it's really unfortunate that I have exactly 3 time units left here and like no support anywhere. Right? Like it seems like I could have thought that through a little bit better. But that's probably a sectoid leader. The one capable of mind control. And it's really a pity that Armand sucks at throwing grenades. And that there's like a 2-story building in the way. I could definitely have thought this through a little bit better. Well, I'll probably lose this soldier. That's the cost of business. How cold can you get? Cost of business. Wow. Kenji. He's about. He isn't really useful for anything over here. He's just going to sort of run around in the warehouse and be like, "Whoo, fire! Guys, there's stuff on fire here! Sweet!" And all the guys are like, "Yep, that's true." I wonder how much, like, nationalistic tension there is amongst XCOM. Because we have, like, the Japanese soldiers, the European soldiers, the Russian soldiers, and that's probably it, because they stopped bothering to code more names into the game. But we have all those. Boris has it covered, by the way. Oh, shit. Please die. Nope. well, Boris can now hide because he has a flying suit, and like when you have a flying suit, you're just invincible. Eventually you'll be useful, but not right now. Alright. Let's loot it. Ooh, the leader has panicked. And the cyber disc, he killed me. We were close. We almost did it. If only I had, like... Oh, I do have a small launcher. Oh, crap. Alright, then. So... that guy dropped a small launcher. Which means I can capture the sectoid leader, who is capable of mind control. This is really sweet, you guys. Like, not kidding, this is a super good thing. So, how am I going to, like, make sure I don't accidentally kill him? I'm gonna run away with all my guys with real weapons, I guess. Face them the other way. It's actually, like, a huge deal to capture this guy, so I would rather he killed a bunch of my people than I didn't manage to stun him. I'm pretty sure he's the last alien left. Oops. Well, he may kill lots of my people. Oh my gosh. I'm sort of working on the assumption that guys who get put under alien control are shitty guys who I don't really want in my final squad anyway. Because my final squad needs to be able to, you know, do things and not all be like, oh, well yeah, we were doing things, but then we decided that we would shoot at our friends instead. You know? Ideally, my final squad would not be doing that. The tank is still amusing. Still amusing. I'm gonna guess, I guess I'll throw this somewhere, because I would rather that he not get put under mind control and then throw it. That would probably be worse. Anyway, hopefully I didn't kill a bunch of civilians by doing that. What if the alien mind controlled a civilian and the civilian like just walked up to me and punched my guy? Like, yeah. Why? Probably would be okay. So we have Christelle has a small launcher. The alien, all he's got is a heavy plasma. Hit him! Alright, awesome. We captured a leader. Civilians killed by XCOM Operatives 3. We won that terrorist site as well. I think the last time we killed more civilians than the aliens did too. We're doing very well. 96 score, which is positive. It is above 0, I will point out. Probably need some more soldiers. Notice that like almost all of them are spawning with heavy plasmas now. I'm going to keep one plasma rifle and rifle clip around to research, just in case for some weird reason I need that. I can't really imagine why I would, but maybe it will happen. I'm going to start researching the sectoid leader. And things are good. Oh look, there's another UFO. This is sort of the theme of the game, I guess. There are UFOs. Yeah, and we're in June now, so there are lots of UFOs. I need to capture a navigator, I'm pretty sure. I think navigators give you some technology which is pretty important. I wonder if there are navigators on that sort of UFO. Maybe. Muton autopsy. Check out the muton real quick. Isn't it weird how all the aliens have like holes in their chests and their faces? I suspect, incidentally, that that's because we've done autopsies on them. The skin, that's a really good start to a sentence. The, in quotations, skin of this creature appears to be an organically created protective armor which is grafted onto the body. That's delicious. That is lovely. Yeah. There are numerous cybernetic implants which are used to enhance the cardiovascular system and the senses. The reproductive organs appear to have been surgically removed. Good to be a muton. Evidently, these unfortunate creatures are limited to a life of warfare and conquest. Armor-piercing ammunition is not very effective against their toughened skin. We've also discovered that they regularly devour grenades for, like, lunch or something. Stimulates the acid in the stomach a little bit. So this Sky Ranger is doing really well. I can just imagine the guy in charge of like putting soldiers on the Sky Ranger. All right, guys, we need 6 new soldiers. Let's find 6 new soldiers for the next mission. That's right. We're yeah, once again we're gonna like head out on training. We're going on training missions we're meeting celebrities. We are meeting celebrities in the Sky Ranger. Let's get another 6 volunteers for meeting celebrities in the Sky Ranger. Because the last time we did it, 6 people stopped wanting to do it anymore. And that's why we need 6. I mean, troop morale is high. We're doing fine. Fine. I'm glad that when we finally did hit a bug, all it did was... Okay, that one scared me. Sometimes the audio hangs when you start a mission, I guess. When we finally did hit a bug, all it did was make my tank, like, not a thing anymore. It's a lot better than, like, making my entire game die. Oh, shit. Really? 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 Let's go full screen for this. No! We need to regroup for a second. Take a, oh gosh. We just lost our tank. And that was not like, oh, okay. Crap. Well, I guess the tanks aren't invincible after all. That seemed very, unfortunate though. Oh shit, there's snake men everywhere. It's raining snake men. I didn't realize when I started saying that the last part of the word snake man is men. Maybe that's where it came from. Deep in the recesses of my troubled mind. Too busy reeling from the loss of my tank to really care about anything. I'm sorry if the commentary in this mission tends to be somewhat depressing. Alright. Well, that guy didn't turn around and kill everyone, so that's a step up from what happened to my tank. Got him. Let's get some grenades going. Oh, Gudrun? Are you kidding me, son? Gudrun's gonna like throw this grenade. It's gonna kill the alien up on the hill. The hill is then gonna like launch into the air from a volcanic explosion, which the grenade explosion causes. It's gonna land on the alien spaceship, crushing it entirely, and ending the mission. Gudrun is unable to throw here. Well, I mean, that's like pretty close to what I said would happen. I guess I'll go here, turn there, throw there. Perfect. Gudrun, you are a badass. Look at that. 0 time units left. No problem. I didn't need the rest of the time units, so I didn't bring them this mission. No problem at all. We're approaching the I don't understand what just happened. What the? This shall be forever known as Gudrun's vengeance. So I think what happened is someone still in the Sky Ranger had insulted Gudrun, like back at base or something. They were like, Gudrun, your mother had only 98% firing accuracy. And Gudrun was like, and what she just did is like warp the fabric of the universe. Like you can still see the grenade there. Guys, you can. We primed a grenade for 0 turns, threw it there, and you can still see it there, but the inside of the Sky Ranger exploded. I've never seen that happen before, ever. It's like the weirdest bug I've ever seen. But, I mean, Gudrun. Gudrun has her way. Don't insult her mother. Jesus Christ. I mean, I knew it. I saw she was named Gudrun, and I knew that she was gonna do some weird things. The rest of this game may be like killing off my senior officers so that Gudrun can be promoted in their place. Let's not do that just yet, though. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Alright. Jacques is like, what the hell, Gudrun? I didn't say anything about your mother. And Gudrun's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. Gudrun's going to administer medical aid to him. Yeah, just hold still. Oh, so you have holes in your head from the grenade I threw. I see. I'll just stitch those up for you. No problem. You'll be fine. In fact, you may notice that you can now do long division in your head, which you never could before. But, yeah, I fixed that too. Gudrun's got it covered. the Snake Men, their mission strategy is like input, where is Gudrun? Output, move away from where is Gudrun. And I mean, so far it's not working for them, but neither would anything else, I suppose. We're in, I don't know if we've like done this sort of map before. We're in, I guess, rural rolling hills. I don't know what this is. It's not like a jungle. It's not quite a grassland. It's just like a countryside. Just a countryside, I guess. I guess that's what it is. God. Why did the grenade explode inside the Sky Ranger? Who was it that made this game? It's going. I'm gonna send this guy over here and pick up that grenade and see what happens. The fabric of time may break. Certainly the internet is at risk. Watch out, internet. Oh, that guy's still alive, okay. Still moving directly away from Gudrun. So... Yep. There's Gudrun's grenade. I think what may have happened... I think I've worked it out. So I primed a grenade with a soldier behind Gudrun, threw it to Gudrun, didn't pick it up with Gudrun. Gudrun took a grenade out of her belt, ran out of the Sky Ranger, and threw it at the alien without priming it. That's pretty fucking funny. Oh dear. And they wonder why they don't trust government agencies to run healthcare. But we got that guy. That guy's dead. We found the spaceship over here. Gudrun is still alive. That's important. I'm gonna have to rewatch the replay on that because I don't feel that drunk. I wasn't drinking before I started this. This is my second beer, and it's like half full still. This is worrying. I may be excessively lightweight. I guess I didn't eat like food today. I had peanuts for breakfast. Does that count as a breakfast? Gudrun just sort of sits there. Idiot. Shooting at the alien and missing. I do not do such things. He's gonna watch this. Okay, not quite. Watch this then. Okay, not quite. Watch this. I think Gudrun's keyed into the fact that I'm using her for amusement purposes, and she's decided to stop performing. That's definitely the case. Otherwise, she would have hit with all of those shots. We're gonna prime a grenade. We're gonna throw it at the alien. Out of range? How can that possibly be out of range? It was like 2 meters from you. It's out of range, huh? Man. Out of range sure means a different thing from when I was at XCOM. Back then, we used to, shit, down in there. Imagine if this game had been made in the 60s, looking forward to 1965, the future, when aliens invaded. We're just gonna like leave that guy alive, looking at all of our people. We're like, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. So I guess you already primed a grenade and then decided that you couldn't throw it all the way over there. So I'm gonna volunteer you for walking in the door. Except she's like Louis Ravenou's sister, presumably. Whatever. Ravenou. It's probably a common family name. Probably no relation at all. Okay. That works too. Tanks destroyed, 1. There is an upside to this. The upside is that now we need to replace a tank. And the thing is, we now know how to make tanks with guided missile launchers on them. So overall, this was a good thing, actually. It's a good thing. I'm gonna take the stream down in like half an hour, and then I'm going game state over on Adam's stream, which is twitch.tv/AWIY, which is starting in an hour and a quarter, so you should tune into that. Evidently, I will be completely sober by then. Yep. Heavy weapon platform fusion bomb. So the problem with these ones is that we need to create ammunition for them. But the thing that isn't a problem with these ones is that the ammunition explodes. And it explodes like the entire world, essentially. So, like, that part at least is a good thing. Did we sell our winnings from this mission yet? We didn't. Did not do that. We're already researching mutons. We found out they're really weird. Alien alloys, send those over there. And we were gonna we already did that, I think. Anyway. Alright, we have fusion bombs. Let's build more flying suits. Another 6. Let's transfer my flying suits to Europe. Because that's where flying suits go. Europe. It's true. Let's transfer to Asia. Fusion bombs. Or on you, hover tank. I've never made one of these before. This is pretty exciting for me too. And alright, I mean we have flying suits over there, that's fine. We have fusion bombs for our heavy weapons platform, we have soldiers, we have other things. Research, laser cannon. Range 21 kilometers, like that's it? It only shoots 21 kilometers? You gotta be joking. Where's the plasma cannon? Plasma beam. Okay, so the fusion ball has longer range than the plasma beam. More damage, more accuracy. I'm just sort of wondering if I'm meant to make fusion balls to take down battleships. I don't really know. Might try it. And I can now make tanks which have laser cannons on them. Here's the secret about that. They can't fly. They can't fly, guys. Never gonna be doing that. On the bright side, they don't cost any Illyrium. But yeah, they can't fly. I'd sort of like to... Am I researching that sectoid leader? I am. Progress is excellent. That's sort of creepy. Yes, we're interrogating the sectoid leader. Progress is excellent. So maybe we will finish researching his secrets at midnight. Have you guys noticed that every single time you finish research, it's always at midnight? Because it is. It's always at midnight that you finish research. That's just sort of how scientists operate, I guess. We finished motion scanners over here. Let's build more medikits. Because that's, they're medikits. They heal people. The sectoid hierarchy ranges. Ranges from soldiers. There's the sectoid. It ranges from soldiers. Ah! No! It ranges from soldiers to leaders with powerful psionic abilities. Imagine if I was raised speaking Spanish and had to see that word and read it. Powerful psionic abilities. Because English, here's the deal. We got this entire alphabet, all these phonetic sounds and everything, and then we decided, oh, actually, we can speak Greek as well, and we'll just spell the words like they were spelled in Greek, using random letters from English to represent those sounds. So they have powerful psionic abilities. These psionic powers can be used to demoralize soldiers in combat or even take control of their minds. They tend to indulge in human abductions and cattle mutilation. That's a good weekend for a sectoid. What'd you do last weekend, Bill? Yeah, human abduction. Oh, cattle mutilation. Oh, that sounds great! Good southern man. The abduction is used to extract genetic material for crossbreeding and developing clones for infiltrating human society. Freaking weird. That is weird. That's messed up. Is your mother a sectoid clone? Is she? Only you can prevent your mother being a sectoid clone. The cattle provide both nutrition and genetic material. This race appears to want to develop superior genetic hybrids to increase the efficiency of their hive-like society. Okay, so the sectoids are weirdos, and we can now research Scilab, which is the important thing. I'm going to do that over in the other place with more scientists. Laser defense? That's great, that's great. Yeah, let's defend ourselves with lasers. Let's research Scilab. That's great, that's great. Laser defense. Alright, so... Just a second, I want to see... Okay, that's about what you would have expected. I have 2 saved games. I have no idea why they exist. But I'm just sort of like... This saved game is from January 13th. It's literally the 13th day of this game, and it is me getting my base assaulted by a battleship. So, this sort of gives you an idea of how well my playthrough is going comparatively. Let's equip this craft with some, like, soldiers, because those are good to have. Let's check out these new soldiers, and the old ones. How are the old ones doing? Karen's doing fine, just fine. Ooh, I think I can change you into 3, Ludmilla. Way to go. Way to go. Actually, I probably couldn't, but I did anyway. Kenji! I'm gonna randomly decide that above 72 is worth a 1. Okay, you're terrible at shooting. Other Kenji, I'm promoting you. You are no longer an absolutely terrible soldier. You're only a mostly terrible soldier. Armand, I think when I initially rated you for firing accuracy, I was swayed somewhat by your French name. You were worse than I said you were. Okay. This guy's pretty good. Yeah, he needs a few more missions with combat experience to get his timing and stuff, and he's gonna be real good. Anyway, the craft appears to be equipped. The equipment is ready. I need to capture a navigator. Let's try to do that. And I need to give my soldiers armor, which I can do over here, presumably. I'm not going to bother giving the terrible ones flying suits, but I will give the ones that I sort of don't want to die flying suits. The other ones I would sort of rather die wearing personal armor than live wearing flying suits, so... I love the, like, wow sound. Here it comes. Ooh, that one was lower. Uh-huh. They keep you guessing like that. So we have small launchers. I'm gonna give them to people. Let's put them in the backpack. I suspect that the navigator will be inside the UFO somewhere. Mutons! Alright, well, there's no way those guys are gonna be unconscious ever. I'm gonna, like, shoot them with stun bomb. They're gonna be like... I mean, they don't talk, so... there's not that much I can say that they would do for comedic purposes. Yeah, there's a dude over there, I guess. He's, like, looking out the window. He's like, ah, yes. The Sky Ranger has come to kill me. And the field is also quite scenic. Look over there. The way the sunlight catches the fence. Very pretty. Paul Day. Paul Day. It was not Paul Day's day. Well, he didn't get killed. Maybe it was his day then. Maybe in, like, Paul Day's world, that's a good result. And Boris is like, good for you, Paul. Hey, Paul, check this out. I can fly. I can fly. For some reason, we cannot stand there, but we can stand here. Ours is like, aha! There's an alien looking at me through a window about to kill me. That, oh, if he ducks, the alien can't see him anymore. That makes sense. Line of sight sort of stuff, you see. Ludmilla is like, yeah, I could fly, but, I mean, I did that already. He's gonna walk around a bit. Shoot at some aliens. I guess not killing the alien is almost as good as killing him. You could do many things. Where'd the alien even go? What's going on here? Can I just like not see the alien anymore? Did I just shoot Ludmilla in the back? Nikolai! Nikolai, what are you doing? No, this is not what we hired you for. Well, I don't know where that alien went. I'm used to mutons disappearing by this point in the playthrough, but it's a little more odd for them to disappear during my turn. I think maybe I shot through the floor under his feet, and now he's like on the bottom floor. Probably like surveying the kitchen appliances, like, oh yes, the kitchen appliances, they're quite nice. I love the kitchen appliances in this house. Yeah, there it is. That makes sense. Heavy plasma. So my soldier just got hit by heavy plasma, and they're not dead. That's why I give soldiers flying suits. Also, it allows them to fly. But yeah, the protection part is sort of nice too. I don't know what this muton is doing. But it's definitely not dying to getting holes in it. Because mutons don't really mind getting holes in them. Their skin, we discovered this, the researchers told us, their skin is literally body armor that has been grafted onto their like internal organs. They don't even need like normal skin. They're just like, oh yeah, like I have my organs, just layer body armor right on. I'm glad that horror tank didn't die. That would be extremely sad. Somewhere inside the house, there's a muton. God, where did they go? I can never find these guys. I don't know, man. It might be time to start blowing that house up. Like, seriously? Seriously, guys? You're gonna do this to me? Ludmilla just shot him twice. That's like a step beyond finding him. Alright, he's dead. Whew. Got there. My stream has started, well, the game has started not lagging, which is nice. Now my soldiers like fly all over the place whenever I click on them. Go over here. Boom, he went over there. Did you see that? Probably not, because I moved the screen. DOSBox, you're an odd thing. God, now they move too fast. I'm afraid that I'll like... Okay. That muton's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, you shot me 4 times. That's fair, that's fair. You shot me 4 times, that's okay. I'm just gonna get up and then walk around until I find my gun again. Okay, 5th shot. was too many. Nikolai got another power source. That's exciting. I'm gonna round up my guys with small launchers and send them into this UFO. Start launching small things at the aliens. There's one of them. Choo. Where are the other ones? Genji. And Miss Karen Zander. Alright. There's going to ideally be a lot of being unconscious going on here. I have this weird thing going on where my temples sort of, it's not quite itching, it sort of tingles. That's the word. My temple has been tingling lately. Let me know if that means I have cancer or something. I think I'm probably fine. I think it probably means I have ethanol in my system. Okay, where did all those guys with the the things go? Oh, here they are. They're all just flying. Where else would they be? Boris. Kenji. God damn it. Okay. Let's put Nikolai there. Let's put Kenji here, actually. That is not a door the aliens really want to come out of. And now, we add non-lethal weapons. And now, we go inside. So I'm gonna go in with the one I want to die the most, which is none of them, interestingly. They're all really good. I should probably have given these to really crappy soldiers instead of the ones I gave them to. Huh. Okay, well, fortunately that guy is unconscious. And we have captured a Muton navigator. So let's stop reaching. Reaching means researching, and it also conveys to you that I'm intoxicated. Let's start researching the navigator. He will tell us wonderful secrets. Don't need muton corpses, don't need sectoid corpses. Mind probe? We haven't researched how mind probes works yet. Don't really need to. Yeah. Okay, we're pretty much good. Oh, hey guys. There's a UFO. This game, man. It really mixes it up. This is just gonna fly over the ocean, I guess. I'm just gonna shoot it down now. I don't think it's turning around again, and I don't want to lose it somewhere. I don't know. That was sort of a way for me to not have to do the UFO mission. I'm clever like that. I don't know why I keep saving. It's instinctual for me when playing a game. If you did not just save game, it's an algorithm that my brain functions under. I have a bunch of flying suits. So That's cool. Don't need them all over there, but let's send them over there anyway. Use plasma beam. Okay, I'm going to equip the interceptor here. Oh, it already is. I'm going to... Somewhere I have an interceptor that somewhere I have a base. Over here, right? This interceptor, yeah. So I'm going to transfer the plasma beam to Asia. And now I'm out of Valerian there somehow. So I'm going to transfer a bunch over. And once it arrives, I may be able to make more flying suits. Probably I will. Oh shit, I needed some for fuel. Oh well. Oh well, I think I actually may have tried making the like fusion ball launcher thing before, and it just like it attacks the battleship, it shoots fusion balls at it, then it runs out of ammo, and the battleship flies away, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I'm not going to try to make a fusion ball launcher. As funny as the name may be. No. Okay. Research completed. Yes. Alien abduction. I think we have found this out from interrogating the navigator. That's my guess, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't researching alien abduction. Anyway, this is the most insidious, good word, form of alien activity. The abduction by aliens is widely reported despite the aliens' attempts to erase the experience from their victims' memories. Tangent? This is going to be a sort of long tangent. So, like, 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, my grandfather was in a mental facility. My grandfather is bipolar. And he told me that he was sending messages to me with his mind. My grandfather and I are like super close. When I was a baby, he lived next door. He used to be pushing me around to make me go to sleep. He used to sing to me to make me go to sleep, and etc. I have parents and they're really good parents, but my grandparents were doing some of that for me too. And I think because they're grandparents and I was their grandson, it was like super important to them. So in their minds, that's a really important connection to have. So my grandfather, when he was in this mental hospital having a bipolar breakdown, didn't trust anyone, including his wife, except for me, his grandson, who he was sending messages with his brain. And I was like talking to him on the phone, trying to, I mean, how do you talk to somebody who thinks that exactly? But I love my grandfather very much, so I was talking to him and being like, yeah, okay, I didn't get your message, but you know, you're going to be okay, etc., etc. 2 months later or something, I had a dream in which a devil came to me and told me my grandfather was having a stroke in like an encoded message, and I felt physical pain in my ear as I was being told this message. Like, it was a dream, but my body was actually feeling pain. I woke up in pain. And for like 2 months, I was really freaked out about it. That was really weird. And then I found out about sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is when your body's brain wakes up before your body does. When you sleep, there's this chemical in your body that stops your muscles from all like moving around. Whoa, my color balance just changed. And sometimes if your body isn't quite synchronized properly, this happens a lot in young people, like in their early 20s, especially males, it seems like. Your brain can wake up before your body, and your brain like freaks out because it cannot control your body. And often you end up having this dream, which is sleep paralysis, in which you're like trying to move but you can't. Often there's something attacking you, and I've had tons of these since then. I've had like, there was one really weird one where a seagull flew out of my ceiling and like was prying open my mouth to put gross food in it. That was a weird one. There was one where a man in a cowboy hat came out of the closet. In all of these, I'm terrified and I cannot move and I cannot wake up, but my brain is like consciously trying to wake me up. It's really weird. So this relates to alien abduction because it's like the logical, scientific, reasonable explanation for why people think they're being abducted by aliens. Because it's just sleep paralysis. I mean, I've never had sleep paralysis where I got abducted by aliens, but I've totally had those sort of nocturnal experiences where some sort of weird thing has come and attacked my body, and I've been unable to respond and what have you. Anyway, abductees report being subject to humiliating physical examinations, including impregnation of alien fetuses and bizarre genetic experiments. The purpose behind this activity appears to be linked to genetic mutation and manipulation of the alien's own genetic material. This activity causes great alarm and occurs in populated areas or cities. So basically the aliens are abducting people. We also found out about mutons. Check that dude out. Oh man. He looks like he's like halfway between human and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which I feel is a good place to be. This humanoid creature is physically powerful and intelligent. They have a particular appetite for Okay. They're Japanese also, apparently. They have a particular appetite for consuming raw flesh of any kind, which they need for sustenance like Earth-based carnivores. They appear to rely on telepathic commands from a race known as ethereals. Well, we haven't battled any ethereals yet. But perhaps we will be. Once separated from this telepathic link, their mental system appears to break down and they die. Not good. The cybernetic implants are used to enhance their combat performance. They are clearly the foot soldiers for a higher intelligence. So we're increasingly getting this picture as we research more and more of the aliens that like all of the aliens are weirdly genetically engineered. They appear to no longer have like their own things. The alien entertainment is the only evidence there's any sort of alien culture or entertainment. What are these ethereals doing, man? And we can now research the hyperwave decoder, which is why we captured a navigator. I need to shut this stream down because like in 10 minutes I'm going to be prepping for game state and I haven't eaten yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the ranting and raving and drunkenness and flying things. I had fun today. Flying things make the game a little more exciting. We destroyed that UFO, so we don't have to go do a mission for it. We're not that far away from ending the game, I feel. Like maybe another month or two, which is pretty exciting. I could keep playing forever, but I have like most of the research done for the game end stuff. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to take it down now. Subscribe to me on Twitch so you see where it's going up. Subscribe to me on Twitter so you see me tweeting that it's going up. Subscribe to me on... I've run out of things that I have things you can subscribe to me on. But you can check out my blog, www.gainmez.com, Gainmes. That has all sorts of videos. articles, and the like. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.